What it is, guys, it's your old boy Pilk, I'm coming back at y'all with the weekly Danmachi update, and I'll be real, there isn't a huge amount to talk about, so this is going to be a very short video. But I want to preface this by saying, yes, there are two versions of War Games technically running this week, but this is Trial War Game. We have Familia War Game, which is in prelim right now, and will be going live Wednesday night, tomorrow night. But tonight, or tomorrow night as well, supposedly, this is happening as well. Now, I'm not 100% whether this is happening this week or next week. There wasn't really anything definitive regarding that, but it kind of makes sense for it to happen this week as well. With Trial War Game, remember, this isn't the war game that gives you Iris. This is just like little Val's reward and things like that. It's not really that important. And it won't be a prelim round for Familia War Game like they usually are. Now, this one, whether you do it or not, is kind of up in the air. Familia War Game will be the most important thing going. It will be the thing that's going to give you that free-to-play Iris. So if you choose to do this, great. If you choose not to, I wouldn't worry about it. And we'll talk more about this when it comes. Again, I don't have a definitive date on it, but considering it was in our live stream drop, I'm going to assume it's this week. Could be next, but I think it makes more sense to run it this week. Okay. We do know that at the end of the week, we are getting a Black Friday sale. That is happening on Friday. And I think something about 100 Iris or something like that. I don't know. We'll cover that when it drops, but note that is coming, and that is one of those things. Now, there was one other thing here worth mentioning, and that is... Let me go back up to my notifications here. That's right. There is the Holy Flame Gacha. Now, we don't have a whole lot of information on that. It's not dropping this week. It's actually dropping on the 30th. So we'll figure all that out when it happens. Just know that is coming, so you definitely want to save some Iris. You're going to be buying Iris on Friday if you are like me. I most certainly will be dropping a little money in this game on Friday. So make sure you save some of that. We did get a little teaser here. We got a little tiny teaser. This is the new bell that's going to be dropping with Part 2. We don't have a date on Part 2 yet. I'm going to guess it's either next week or maybe even the week after. So if you've been like farming the current event like I have, trust me, I've been viciously farming it, and it has not been a very nice mistress. I have not yet even broken, I think, round 6. I'm thousands of like, the coins aren't a guaranteed drop, and yeah, when Part 2 comes, they'll be a guaranteed drop. There's not really a boss fight, so it takes a little bit longer on top of that, and I don't know, I've just had really bad luck with the gacha, the internal event gacha, and so I've been dropping thousands and thousands of coins and just not getting anywhere. So I'm getting tons of CP items, but I'm not hitting that ticket, or I'm really after that 1,000 CP items. So next week or the week after, we should be getting this. I know it says it currently runs out on the 18th, but I feel like there might be an overlap in the current events. So we'll see what happens with that, because 18th is way too close to the event end date. It makes more sense for it to drop next week or the week after. So keep a lookout for that. This is the bell. We don't have any stats on him. We just have the little teaser here. I imagine he's going to be a summonable unit. I don't think he's going to be free to play. I don't think we're getting a second free to play. I think we got the Hestian. That's kind of that. So could be wrong on that, but I really don't. History doesn't really tell me otherwise on that. So be aware, this will probably be a summonable unit. He looks pretty awesome, and we just don't have any stats on him. So I would imagine next week's live stream will probably get more on that. So Trial War Game probably dropping this week, maybe next week. Again, I didn't get a date on it, which is strange. But normally if they've talked about it, and it's probably happening this week. So Trial War Game, Familia War Game, Friday we're getting Black Friday sales, probably even Thursday. And then, the Holy Flame Gacha, which we still don't know what that's going to be about. But it's just something that they mentioned in passing on last week's live stream. So things to be aware of, guys. Don't blow your Iris. Save some Iris. Be ready to buy some Iris, because I know, once again, I'm not a huge whale in this game by any stretch of the imagination. This is kind of my free-to-play-ish game. So I will be blowing a little bit of money on it on Friday, just because, I mean, it's a good reason. And as someone who does produce content on this, I like to support the companies, especially with as much love and as much care as they actually put into this. And the more you support it, guys, the longer this game will stay around. And I think each and every one of us really, truly love and enjoy this game. So if you really do like that, heavily consider giving them a little monetary donation on Friday if you can swing it. So just my 2 cents on that. Support the creators, and they'll continue to basically give us the love and support that they've been giving us for the past 2.5 years. So, or year and a half in US, 2.5 in Japan, and so on and so forth. Anyway, I digress. That is going to be the video, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe's a big one. We just hit the 5K threshold, and we are on a fast track for the next goals. So let's keep that going, guys. I'll catch y'all in the next live stream tomorrow night at 9 p.m. And then tonight will be Dokkan as well. So if you're into that, Swole Dudes. I mean, we do Swole Dudes tonight, Waifus tomorrow. That's how we do on this channel. I ain't heard nobody complain yet.